Everybody, welcome to CYB 220 H7975 Network Security Lab 2, installing a hypervisor and Fedora Linux workstation. Due to Privacy Act, I'm gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys what it's not even the Privacy Act, it's actually copyright. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit different. I'm gonna use on my computer how they want you to do it, and then I'm gonna show you a different technique. Being mindful that you're gonna need, I'm doing it on Windows 11 Pro. You can do it on Windows 10 Pro, Education, and everything else. You can't really do it on just Windows 10 or 11. On this practice lab that they had it on, I want to say it's on a 2008 Windows 8. I'm not sure, Windows 8 workstation or what. I myself have Windows 11 Pro. I installed it. Don't go to those people. If you want to get it, don't go to those people that say they can give you a key for $10, $5. I tried. Don't work. I could have went to the wrong place or not, but it didn't work for me. So according to the practice lab, they want you to go to PowerShell. And then they want you to do enable Windows optional feature online keep in mind that everything is case sensitive, so you have to do it like this. So this is the way that they wanted you to do it. There's no spelling, there's no wrong spelling, there's no nothing. Could be because this is a Windows 11. But I'm gonna show you guys. That's the way they do it here on the practice lab. I'm gonna show you a different way. Turn on and turn off features. Okay, as you can see, where is my hypervisor? Right here. Mine's already on. I already turned it on, of course. So all you have to do is just, hit it, turns on. And then according to the, once you get it all done, it wants you to look for it, of course. See, and there you have it. My hypervisor is already installed and everything. I did have and you won't have Fedora and Security Onion. I was just playing around with it the other day. But on the practice lab, they want you to install Fedora. The funny thing about it is that they already have all these right here. They don't tell you how to download it or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete it. Okay, and then I'm gonna start on new and how to do it from scratch. You're gonna go to new, then virtual machine, put next, and then you're gonna put Fedora. You're gonna do the Gen 1, or you can do the Gen 2, but I went with the Gen 1. I kept that the same. Connection, default switch. That way it already has the switch to connect. I left this by itself. And then installation options. I left that by itself, I believe, and then I went and finish. And then when I went here, I turned it on. It failed, right? Because it doesn't have any connections. So I went to settings, DV drive, I believe, and then I went to image, and then I went ahead and browsed. I went to downloads, and it's right here. Then I went ahead and opened it, and then I went apply, okay. Okay, then I went like that. And then I went with this one. And then just like everything else, it's just, it installs. I might be adding a step or forgetting some steps, but that's what, computer science is all about, is, learning as you go. Yeah. So you see, walk onto Fedora and then install. Yeah, your English. I really didn't do this part. Because there's no guys might begin. You know what? I'm gonna encrypt right now. Okay, you see, there you go. When it installs everything, you know, you'll have Fedora. You get to play with it, do what you want. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. There was a past video that I did with VirtualBox, Security Onion. I did complete it. And that's what I want to do is put it on my Microsoft hypervisor. More than likely I'll end up deleting Oracle. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this for now. I'm gonna plan on doing a Ubuntu on the other one as well. Metasploit 2, I believe Metasploit 2 is better than Metasploit 1 after doing some research. I'm gonna end it right here because it's gonna take a while for it to do it. I know that on the second practice lab that they want us to do is do the manage virtual machine settings, doing dynamic memory and smart paging, configure guest integration services, create generation 2 virtual machines. So I'll be doing another video on that shortly on that one. For the most part, you know, this is the way you install Fedora and how you get to do your hypervisor. But just remember that you actually do need Windows Education Pro. Works. You can't really do it with just regular Windows 11, 10. You actually need you know, it's for the hypervisor is for small businesses and stuff like that, so they do want you to pay for it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, and if you like my content, you want to do more, want to see more of my content, subscribe.